Good evening, people. Good evening, and welcome to another 3-day war of Hearts of Iron 4, where we're kind of celebrating, I don't know, 5 years of Hearts of Iron, or, well, alternate history, or just having a nice time beating the crap out of our influencers. And I have no idea what the German players are doing. Putting all 30 divisions right over here. Okay, sure. Fine, that's whatever. They're beginning straight away with post-Hitler. I was thinking they might somehow go down, like, maybe an industrial path in the beginning or something like that. But it seems like they're going pretty standard, straight away going into that civil war, since it should be Imperial Germany against Democratic UK. But here we go, the German Civil War has begun. We have our very, very brave August von Maxen fighting against the German Reich, and yeah. Let's just hope they win right here, so we don't end the entire 3-day war within the first second.
Well, it looks like that the Kaiser faction has secured a pretty quick breakthrough through the middle of the German lines, and they have, it seems, completely encircled the army of the south.
Yeah, very, very quick right there. So that's why they placed all of their troops very, like, concentrated right there. So all the militias would spread around the front line, and their real troops would basically be push in, break them apart, and win the Civil War very quickly. Let's see, Shadow Scheme. Oh, they're not gonna. Okay, I thought they were really gonna rush down the global defense and no appeasement just to get those laws available as quickly as possible, but they seem to be going more into industry right now.
Interestingly enough, they're going after the Italian ciphers.
Yeah, that is interesting indeed. Maybe they have some kind of plan with, since both Italy and France are gonna go kind of historically, maybe they have a plan of just taking out Italy as quickly as possible.
Oh man, yeah, you might be right about that. But I don't know if you'd noticed, but the UK is boosting ideology within Germany. They are boosting democracy, which is...
Yeah, it seems stupid, but it isn't. At least if their counterintelligence wasn't so good. Essentially, they can only have the Kaiser return if non-aligned support is at 40. And by boosting democracy, we're delaying that, so that we can enact our plans elsewhere before they do.
We
can delay them slightly only, but, you know.
Yeah, we were thinking, like, but does that really matter too much? They can just go down the industrial path, which is awesome, since it's Germany.
We want to make sure they can't assassinate Mussolini.
Oh,
Ooh.
So we were kind of on board on something earlier. Okay, that's all we want to know. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Now,
intriguing.
Very intriguing. Thank you so much for the update.
Thank you as well.
Look at Malta. Look down at Malta.
Oh God, we have it going on. They are going.
I called it early.
Yeah,
I'm a genius.
I think we called it. God, maintaining the balance of power, they are going to go very quickly for this war.
AI Italy is about to go to war with Yugoslavia. Interesting.
Oh. Well, they're getting claims at least. They still need to justify the war.
True. But then, if the UK declares war on them and doesn't immediately threaten mainland Italy, but starts heavily threatening Africa, the AI might spread itself too thin between Yugo and Africa.
Guten Tag! Ich bin wiedergekehrt! My fellow Germans! I have returned to Germany, and I will lead this empire into a glorious future!
So, welcome back, Kaiser.
Yes, I was getting kind of bored with the Netherlands. It is good to be back, and it is good to be the Kaiser.
Yeah, like, I would have been so glad if Netherlands were like, no, screw you. We want to keep the Kaiser.
I actually reminded my loyal subjects to place some armies at the border, because it would have been very embarrassing on stream to get invaded by the Netherlands. But very now, nice. I think I must return to my people.
Have a good one, Kaiser.
Dankeschön.
Have a civil war in Mexico.
Yeah, right. That was what I was going to look at when the Kaiser stormed in. I was going to check, like, how is it actually going for Mexico? I realized that I've forgotten completely about this nation. They have random on, so they should be doing something kind of interesting at least. The state education, arrest General Sealer, so maybe not a double civil war at least, but at least one. And I think it's going to be a Mexican Republic winning this. And United Kingdom just straight away declared war against Italy. I'm gonna see how these naval invasions actually, well, how it goes. Italy, they are shuffling around tons of troops. Some are being sent by Navy to try to sort out those extra areas. But some of them are also just put on more garrisoning. A lot more garrisoning is going on right now.
They've launched their naval invasions.
They're doing, well, they have managed to grab a port at least.
Yeah, they have Rome.
Have they Rome now? They have the province beside Rome.
Oh yeah, sorry. But they do have the port next to Rome.
So far, this war is only UK versus only Italy. They're pushing back in Africa right there, and they're crushing in the Ethiopian side. Though they're not executing the order with the rest of the troops right there in Somaliland. And the troops right here are starting to get surrounded right now. All the army standing against France was just pulled away and is now focusing right now on taking down those naval invasions. Can Germany do anything right now? They cannot.
The British Navy just got absolutely got its ass handed to it by the Italian Navy in the Eastern Med.
That's a carrier down.
Yeah.
Wait, 2 carriers? No, that's the same one always.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I on server. So they lost 1 battle cruiser, 2 destroyers, 2 light cruisers and 1 destroyer, and 1 carrier and 5 destroyers. Wow.
Chat is saying that the British had no fuel when they engaged the Italians in the Eastern Med.
Oh God, you hate to see that sort of thing happen. Yeah, it looks like they just fixed their fuel situation by opening a trade with America. I mean, that's losing a carrier in the opening round of the war is pretty rough.
Yeah. They are harassing the Italians quite a lot right now, and I think they're gonna win most battles from now on, but that's rough. That's very rough.
Yeah.
Well, good on you, Italy. Not going down without a fight, as usual.
The German reserves are actually pretty well placed right now. If you look at the UK, looks like they've got some planned naval invasions being set up again.
We'll see if they manage to make something happen from there. Otherwise, from the UK, they are improving their carriers, improving.
Oh, we have the British invasion has landed in southern Italy.
That quickly! Oh God, I must miss it. So yeah, they're pushing forward. But is that going to be enough? Germans instantly responding to this. I can really just assume that just because there are 4 people in each nation, they can just have everything under like constant observation and constant control. Instantly that division being sent down right here to block them from uniting, and maybe they will actually remove this division completely. So what are the plans for the Germans right now? They're doing the Central Powers focus. Are they gonna take down... We might see the World War happen much quicker than expected. It's August 38 right now, yeah, 38. And if they do Italian coup, then assassinate Mussolini,
yeah,
Italy will join the faction with Germany.
Yeah.
And they will be at war with the UK. And that will probably threaten France enough to pull them in. And Germany so far has no way to get troops across from German soil to Italian soil. Okay.
Yeah, there's some Italian ships reinforcing in the Med right now, and
look what's going on in the boot of Italy. 24 British divisions without any
they're trapped. Oh, they're probably
the Germans stopped the liberation to surround them. Holy crap!
Oh man, they were probably they probably messed up their shifting and let the combat end, and then everyone got shifted into the extra tile. I mean, that's one of the big dangers of using an extra tile like that.
Yeah, and
Britain really needs some air force over there desperately, and probably some naval support as well. Britain is managing to continue to push up out of the boot, it would seem. But man, those. Oh, they have successfully built a level 1 port. On the tip.
And they fled.
And they have managed to get out. That is huge. They would not have been able to do that. They would have had enough time to do that for sure if the Italian divisions weren't also being starved by the British Navy.
I completely
so really,
that.
I'd say that's a big victory for the British Navy right there.
That's a huge victory. And now they're just reinforcing the place where they have a proper port. Wow.
Oh man, I feel honored to have witnessed Italian Dunkirk. That was just...
Italian Dunkirk.
I really wonder how much having this low stability is costing Britain right now.
Yeah, they have no reduction in consumer goods.
They would have a factory output buff if they were more positive. So
Exactly. If we compare with Germany, it's looking fantastic.
Oh,
and there we go,
Austria.
Austria. How? How did it get them in?
Germany's been using their operatives to put diplomatic pressure on
Ah.
Austria. So they've been making good use of their operatives to get that relationship level up.
Well, that means they're a walking path to Italy right now. They still won't accept any kind of faction invite right now, and they're not doing any focuses.
Yeah, and they've now switched to boosting non-aligned ideology in Czechoslovakia. So it looks like the British invasion of Italy is kicking off again.
Oh God.
Units coming in. Let's see if they can do something tricky here. I'm really sad that they're not pushing down in the southern tip of the boot and locking those divisions down that are gonna now go help up north. They had an opportunity to lock
Maybe they
lot
want
of guys
that. Maybe
down
they
there.
want to.
Maybe it might be a
Italian
plan
south.
to just draw them out of the south.
Yeah.
I mean, they've encircled Rome, and Rome now has to reinforce the rest of Italy overseas, which they're kind of cut off because of successful British naval raiding. So
Because it's a lot of divisions.
they've reestablished the connection, but the British are making some spaghetti across the Italian mainland, just really aggressively pushing and trying to keep the AI locked down now.
Yeah. And now suddenly the Germans are doing assassinate Mussolini. They probably lost 10 days, at least, on just not doing it quicker. I don't get it. Why didn't they do it earlier?
Now they're finally pushing now in the south of Italy. I really wonder what took so long for that to get going.
Like, the Germans have divisions standing guard, waiting to just storm into Italy. I think they will be too late right now.
Yeah, I mean the north of Italy is already cut off as long as Britain can hold it. I mean it's the German volunteer divisions are doing their best to prevent this encirclement from happening. But it looks like Britain's going to secure it. Troops are breaking through the mountains of southern Italy. And they've even gotten an overrun against the tired and ill-supplied Italian. Oh man,
Italy's gone for it. Italy is gone. They're not gonna hold on.
The Italian army has just been utterly devastated here. Italy has just jumped in casualties by 200,000 over the course of a couple of weeks.
Actually, we can double check exactly how many days. I think they lost 57 days is the focus right there. They lost 10 days. They lost 10 days on not doing that focus. Because the AI never loses day in doing focuses. And there we go. Italy is gone. So even if they wouldn't have lost those 10 days, it wouldn't have mattered.
Now, I'm interested to see what the UK does here with Italy. Are they going to puppet Italy?
I think they are. I think they are.
I think that would really be the best call. A democratic Italy for our times. Here we go.
There have been many cries of Rule Britannia in the chat.
Let's see, what is UK doing right now? They gotta be absolutely celebrating. And as you guessed last time, puppet focus against Iraq, Iran, Netherlands.
Yep.
They're gonna secure the oil imports. Oh, they're invading there as well. Wow.
Yeah, Indonesia has become a fighting ground, and it would seem that the UK wants to secure all the natural resources they can away from Germany, which is not a bad idea.
The Dutch are sending all of their divisions to stop that, so we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, otherwise Netherlands in the mainland, they are falling. And I really thought they would be more accepting since, well, they gave back the Kaiser, but apparently they will not give up their freedom. But it will be annexed. There we go. There we go. Massive amounts of puppets joining the UK right now. If we, oh god, I actually want to check that. Manage subjects. That's
really,
a long list.
I really feel like Germany missed their opportunity to really do something impactful during the Italian-British War and find a way to get involved.
What's going on right here?
Oh, it would appear that Communist China.
China.
Well, I'm not sure how they're going to fight that war against each other, but here we are.
Right, but war is going on. They do have war gold against China as well. So maybe the war will happen still, just a lot later than usually it does. And there we go. The Japanese shogunate declared war against China. So non-aligned versus non-aligned. Pieces of it's only war.
I feel like all the time that Japan has waited to attack is really going to work against them.
Yeah, me too. This is going to be a doom for Japan. It could just be that UK plans to sit back now and just enjoy the spoils of war. They've grown. They've taken over lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Germany needs to act or, well, they're doomed. I really think Germany should just straight out justify war goal on Poland. Actually, that's a year now. That's a whole year.
The German Empire is justifying war goals against the nation of Sweden.
Ooh. So they want to take that tungsten. And Yugoslavia, there we go. Yugoslavia wanted to join the Central Powers, and now they have.
Oh, wow.
What?
Damn, just like that.
There we go.
Oh, that's a big gain for the peaceful Central Powers.
Yeah. Holy shit. So actually, I think we can double check who actually created it. Oh, if we actually kept track of the focus, yeah. But it doesn't seem to be in Hungary, because then we would have the Hungarian focus tree, right? So it must be in Austria that formed Austria-Hungary. Oh, Poland joined Germany.
Oh man, it is a beautiful faction to look at. Just look at that Central Powers.
Oh god, yeah, now it got even better. Wow. Beautiful. They just need Romania into that, and they will have the perfect thing. Is there anything you guys want to see in the game that I missed or that I haven't thought about for a while? I think I've gone through most of the part. Here's the, well, Japanese-Chinese war, which apparently US is sending volunteers to right now. Germany declared war on France. There we go. Who cares about that war? We care about the world war that just started. War against the developers and the influencers has finally begun. And there we go, UK is joining into this. And there we go. It seems like the UK are the first one to make their move. Actually, France, UK's ally, and Netherlands are making the first move, charging into German lines, taking massive casualties of 5,000 versus 50. So it's a whole 100 to 1.
Oh man, you know, the German panzer divisions are actually, despite having good armor, they're really, I mean, there's such a huge just stack of British divisions there that they're having a hard time getting through them.
And Germany, lovely, invading Denmark. This is what they were supposed to do a while ago. Oh wow, Germany has no fuel at all. It's gone.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they I mean, they have a lot of planes in the air right now. In the past week, Germany has lost 460 fighters to 154 of the British.
No,
I mean, they are just getting their lungs ripped out in the air right now.
But now Germany invaded Luxembourg, took it, and oh, they might sneak around the Maginot Line. But UK managed to get troops in the way right there. God, that was very, very close. Just imagine if they would have entered here. Holy shit. That could have been absolutely terrible. But he did declare war against Belgium as well, and Belgium is so far alone. But they still managed to hold on. Wow. I really thought that was going to be a great move from them. Managed to sneak in there, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like it. Wow.
Oh, there we go. Neutral Japan has joined with neutral Germany.
Yeah.
And now the UK has something to worry about in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
The Japanese forces are starting to do their typical naval invasions of China, and also Japanese forces are now shifting. It looks like to set up probably naval invasions of the Dutch East Indies.
Yeah. And there might be something going on in Austria-Hungary. I saw just a ping from the Germans about defending a spot right here. There are two German... Oh god, yeah, they're gonna go in, I think, in Italy. Italy will fall very quickly. They break through the two divisions here, and there we go. Germany declared on Republican Italy. But are they gonna break this? UK have reinforced that line quite heavily. And now...
Yeah, I see a lot of red.
And United States have joined the Allies now.
Oh man, that's...
But yeah, as you can see right now, Austria-Hungary is just throwing themselves against the battles, and it's not going really well. And it seems like they're not calling in most of their allies. Yeah, everyone is joining the war, left, right, and center.
I mean, it's you got like 6 provinces of mountain tiles across that border, and that is just not what you want to attack into.
Wow. So things are really starting to become a world war now. I guess they wanted to start it up just before the end of the session. Germany have gotten military access through Soviet Union. So are you telling me, since this is kind of stalemate, Germany is going to send troops through Austria-Hungary, through Poland, through the entirety of Soviet Union, into Manchukuo, into Japan, and help them push down China?
I mean, maybe, it's I think there's a very real chance of the Soviet Union ending up on the side of the Central Powers. I mean, if you look at what's going on in Central America, I mean, Mexico is a proud member of the Comintern and has freed all the workers of Central America. I mean, I believe whoever controls China gets a victory point. So, right, the Central Powers definitely have a big incentive to go over there and help Japan. Communist China is at war with the Central Powers, so that could be another point where the Soviet Union joins up and actually goes to war with the Central Powers instead. But,
there we go. German war against Sweden.
The Japanese shogunate has declared war on the Soviet Union.
Oh god.
So, I think we, I think
those German units blocking it because they just arrived properly.
Even when they're neutral, Japan just shows up and gets everyone else involved.
Yeah.
I believe Poland is in the Central Powers. Am I correct about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Soviet Union goes to war with Poland or Germany, it's
Like, but at the same time, if Germany does a quick one, manages to snag a couple of victory points. Wait, could you maybe tell us a bit more about the victory points? It was larger cities were 5 or more points, right?
So Soviet Union, Leningrad, Moscow, Stalingrad, and Smolensk are the 4 in the Soviet Union.
The middle part right here. It's going to be a bit harder to go in and take that.
Yeah, and then just the graphs on screen there. So there's some in North Africa, East Africa, Middle East. There's 4 in Scandinavia, which is where Germany's going right now. And then a few out in the East, China, East Indies, India, and some in Iberia.
Yeah.
Each of those is worth 5 points. If neither team capitulates the other, then the team with the most of those super victory points will win.
God.
Well, Germany really needs to capitulate Sweden really quickly because things are going to start getting...
Yeah. Poland was called in by Japan, most likely. And Poland then asked Germany to join it, and they refused. We can also see invasions from the US in southern Yugoslavia. So that's where the troops from Sweden went. So they are being very split right now. I guess they really can't decide on one move, what to do. Defend the north against all naval invasions and stuff like that, or should they focus on just... I don't envy them right now.
So with the scores, guys, it's pretty grim reading for the Axis at the moment. So the Allies, through conquest or by having their own allies control it, control 70 points of victory points, and the Germans control 5. They only have Stockholm, the Germans.
Yeah, I mean, Germany went for kind of this split of developing their industry through focuses and developing their political situation through focuses, and I feel like you really need to dedicate yourself, towards one or the other in this game.
Germany joined the war now against Soviet Union.
Oh,
But
okay.
they're not joining the front line. They are creating a fallback line quite far away. But if I were them, they kind of need to stretch it up to the northern fronts.
Oh, and I guess they did that to get Afghanistan on their side, and
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't see the Soviets making headway in Central Asia anytime soon, or West Asia anytime soon.
Yeah. But remember, now they can invite Iran and Iraq as well. There we go. And Iran, they have joined the war. As soon as they call to arms, they're going to start invading UK. Panama joined the Central Powers. But I guess the biggest question right now is, if Soviet Union would fall, how much would that actually gain the Central Powers? And
I mean, it would be quite beneficial to them, points-wise, right?
yeah, points-wise, but also again, industry, equipment. But maybe we won't even see that, because if you're looking at the UK, they have invasions ready. And that's a lot of divisions, 24 divisions just waiting to storm into German lands.
Yeah, it looks like UK's finally got the higher ranks of naval invasion tech. We could be seeing a D-Day at Hamburg.
Yeah, so if they can quickly react to it by just instantly deploying all of the divisions from the Kaiserschaften and just try to block that, but we'll see if that's enough. And now they did the Imperial Conference. They're holding it, and then Imperial Federation if people accept. It will be interesting to see what happens right now. Are they going to become independent? Are they kind of allies? Are they gonna break free?
Iran is actually damn near about to take the Soviet fuel reserves in Azerbaijan.
Come on, take Baku. Baka.
There goes Manchukuo.
Yeah.
Soviets are redirecting at least 20 divisions to the Western Front right now, it looks like, as the front against Japan tightens up and becomes smaller and smaller. The Soviets are probably content to contain Japan and Korea for now.
And it seems like the Imperial Conference is going pretty goddamn perfect for the UK so far. It's not a pretty sight.
The UK has a pair drop planned to...
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, all around the front line.
Yep. Yeah, boom. Oof. Yeah, this is going to be... This might be the blow from which the Germans never recover.
I want to see this from the German side, just how everything pops up. There we go. Oh god, yeah, the paratroopers are taking massive damage right now.
Yeah, and it looks like the Germans are completely unprepared for this. I mean, they have absolutely no defense in depth. They don't have any troops on any of their victory points. I mean, it looks like they were expecting a big naval invasion in the north, which is now also hitting. It may get stuffed, because I think the Germans might have enough divisions up there, but, I mean, they are on their way to being completely
There you go,
surrounded.
Hamburg, they took Hamburg. Finland has now joined their faction, but they got Hamburg, and we see 24 divisions just straight heading for that port. It's gonna be terrible, and we see even more paratroopers straight over all of Germany. This is gonna be absolute catastrophic for them. They do have one division stationed in Berlin, but that's not gonna be enough. They instantly deployed all of their units, but...
Yeah, the one thing I'm surprised we haven't really seen is I'm surprised the UK hasn't just all-out assaulted along the normal front lines. I mean, they really could have locked down all those German divisions on the front and really, you know...
I really thought they were going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's kind of the second half of this play, right? Is you throw down all the airdrops, and then you immediately like aggressive. Oh, there we go. Now their whole front line is aggressive assaulting. It's a little bit too late. I mean, the majority of the damage that could have been done is, the opportunity's kind of been lost. I think that ultimately UK is still going to win right here, but I mean, it could have been a much more decisive victory.
Yeah, they did deploy like. Oh god, that 48 division.
Berlin has not been taken yet, chat.
But I think we are gonna see the end right now. Oh no! They just pull back all the tanks and they're slaughtering those paradroppers like there's no tomorrow. Berlin is not cut off anymore. It's not, well, fallen.
Yeah, I mean,
And we have just got words that the Kaiser is having a vacation all the way down in Hong Kong. So while the world is burning, the Kaiser has having a nice vacation.
well, as long as the Kaiser's comfortable, I think that's all anyone really cares about. It's
But, they got new titles apparently
oh man.
right now. So instead
I'm
of
glad their priorities are in order.
yeah, so instead of having any kind of military power, apparently, we have Joseph. He's become the Reichspirat, Imperial Beer Advisor. We have Paul, who became the Lib Kugenbecker des Kaiser, Prime Cake Baker of the Emperor. And we have Engin, that became the Innerstatter der Kaiserlichen Yacht, Interior Decorator of the Grand Imperial Yacht. So, well, from one title to another, who are we to say which is more worth? But I think it's time to salute the deaf.
Yeah, official.
07, 07 or F, both are good enough in chat. Berlin is encircled and soon dead. But they're still holding on, and there we go. Berlin has fallen.
Oh man, you hate to see it. The
It's
Kaiser, I mean, a little bit aloof, maybe a bit out of touch with the times, but I think all around a great guy.
Oh, and that Soviet invasion on Danzig, it worked out.
Can we also appreciate Stronk Mongolia right now?
Strongolia? Oh yeah, I mean,
They just walking in and taking everything right there. That's really, really awesome.
yeah, China will not have Korea or Manchukuo. It will be for the people. Yeah,
Germany, wait for you to fall. One single victory point more, and the devs will lose this. And I think we see it. Augsburg. No? Yes? Oh, I think they're doing. I think they're using commands right now. Last stand commands. The German division.
99% capitulated, Germany.
Yeah. As soon as that 7-day thing disappears. No, wait, they don't have what?
I wonder if the Kaiser knows what's going on in his empire if he's still on vacation.
That was why. And there we go. Now they're walking into Augsburg. I was like, the game. That's incredible. What the hell? What's you doing, boss? So I guess our was leading that assault. And there we go. They're gonna take Augsburg right now, and that's gonna be the fall of the Imperial German cause in 1 hour. So, should we end it right now, or should I unpause? And 3, 2, 1. Well played, devs. It was nice to have you here, but it's time for you to leave. Goodbye. Boom. And they're gone. The Kaiser doesn't. They're causing much needed fireworks. More beer advisor Joseph. And there we go. The devs have fallen.
Man.
Guten Tag!
Hello, German team.
Mr. Kaiser, are you still in Hong Kong? Are you aware of the state of your nation?
I just
The
hear
Kaiser is
fireworks.
indisposed right now. He's a little senile and he needs to take his medicine.
The people
still.
are ecstatic with my rule. Fireworks all around.
Off the phone. Kaiser's gonna be taking a permanent vacation.
Greetings.
Guten Tag.
What should we say? Well fought, well played. Congratulations.
That was an awesome invasion.
Thanks.
Looking at them and like, this is going to be the end of Germany.
There was actually good cooperation. I haven't ever played co-op before in House of Iron 4, and it worked great. Everyone did what they were good at. Like, we each had our own setups. Like PrussianPrince was responsible for most of the army, and Mordred was sinking ships left and right. Feedback took the air, and I was doing spy stuff and diplomacy and some paratroopers at the end, and it all worked out great.
Guy Brit too strong.
you guys co-opt together very well. I think co-oping in Hearts of Iron is really a pretty enjoyable experience. It's something I really enjoy doing in my spare time.
It can be, except when you are faced with an invasion and suddenly someone takes your divisions and puts them on a different order, and every division in
Senile Kaiser.
went
He literally goes, "Can somebody handle this
Prussia
front?" And I start handling it, and he's just like, "Who moved my troops?" And then he just literally.
Sounds like the Kaiser needed a better division of command.
If there is one upside to this, it is that the Kaiser will never be let near the levers of power again. So it's worth the destruction of Germany.
But I want to thank the Brits for preparing Hong Kong so graciously for my arrival. It's really quite pleasant here.
Well, it's all you're gonna rule from now on, so.
I mean, that's completely fine.
But, well, I gotta thank you all for joining us in this 3-day war. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very odd to see all the strategies, all the plans, and see you soon, hopefully. Bye.
Bye,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.